Welcome to my makeup tutorial series. Today we're going to tackle ID makeup. Today we're going to get this look together and it's going to stand out whenever you take your passport picture, making you look like yourself, but the best version of yourself and look good in a photo. Starting off with primer, we want something that's going to grip and also blur. So we're going to go in with the One Size Secure the Blur Primer. We're going to use two primers today and we're going to go in with the Say Super Glowy Gel in Start Glow. This is one of my favorite primers. There's 3 shades and it's literally one of the best products I've ever used. So if you haven't tried this, definitely give it a try. Now we're going to move on to foundation, and you want something light to medium coverage depending on what your skin needs. So we're going to go with the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation. This has a great shade range and it wears very beautifully on the face. I say big brush and buff it into my skin. For concealer, I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer. I'm going to place it under my eyes like normal, but I'm also going to add it under my cheekbones, on my forehead right here, here, and here, on my chin as well, and on my nose, with a dot on the tip of the nose and a stripe down the middle. This is a great step to use along with your contour because it's going to add highlights to your face as well as contour. I'm going to go on some contour, and this is the Westman Atelier Face Trace Contour Stick. Make sure your contour is something that's deeper than your skin tone, and the areas I like to add contour is right under the cheekbone, on the forehead, on the jawline, so in this area, and in this area. And then on my nose, I like to put it right here and right here. Now we're gonna go and blend all this out with a beauty blender. Now we're gonna go with the CL Beauty Blender, and I'm gonna start with the concealer. Make sure to always tap in your concealer and also bring it up so it's not dragging your face down. So like I'm doing here, tap it in and bring it up. Same thing with the jaw here as well. Under the eyes, tap and go up. Tap. The forehead, we're just gonna tap up as well. Just making sure it's keeping it in the same area that we added the highlight to. I'm gonna go with the Ilias sculpting brush to blend out the contour and blend it up like I did the concealer. My jawline, what I like to do is tilt my head back and make sure that and into my ear as well. We're gonna try to blend up, but I also like to blend down a little bit just to make sure that all of the products are going together. Now I'm gonna go in with the same blending brush and use it on my nose, just blending out the sides with this brush. Going back in with my beauty blender to blend out the concealer. A trick that I use to make my makeup last and stand out a bit more is taking all my cream products, applying it first, and then going in with my powder products. So I'm going to go with my cream blush. The blush we're going to use today is the Cali Ray Blurring Blush in the shade Sublime. It's a very pretty pink color, and I'm just going to be really subtle with it and just add it right on the cheekbones. So a dot here and a dot here will suffice. And now I'm going to go in with this Milani brush that's pretty dense and make sure to take my time of blending this out so it's not too intense. And like with everything, I like blending it up. Blush does look intense now, but I am going to powder my face after this, so don't worry about it. I also like to just smile and put it on the apples of my cheeks and up. Now that all my cream products are on, we're going to dull down this blush using the One Size setting powder in Ultra Peach. My setting powder, I'm going to use this little triangle that One Size sells, and I'm going to just focus it and tap it in on my under eyes. Use the baking technique, which means you're just gonna go in, put on the powder, and swipe it on your skin, like so. Now I'm just gonna tap it in around here. Tap it in on my under eye area. And also tap it in around my nose. Bake this area as well, like so. And I'm also just gonna bake the other side a little bit higher. I'm just gonna go around just in case, anywhere where I know I kind of have a bit too much of an intense blush. I'm gonna take this Makeup by Mario powder brush and just flick this off like so. And just kind of go all over my face just so it can have a pretty soft blur effect. Using this motion is gonna be really helpful in making that look. We're gonna go into a powder bronzer, and this is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. It's an icon for a reason. I love the way this looks on my skin. And we're gonna take the Ilias sculpting brush again, and we're gonna put it back on the areas that we put the cream contour. And with powders, I tend to just do this kind of circular little motion to apply them because I feel like the product blends out a bit better. Onto powder blush, I'm going to use my drugstore favorite, which is the NYX Buttermelt Blush. This is in the shade Butter with Thyme. I'm going to go in with this Caladios blush brush, and I'm going to dip in a little bit and tap off the excess on my hand because this is a pretty intense product. And put it just solely on the cheekbone area to add back the pop of blush that the setting powder may have taken away. This is done, we're doing something very simple for the eye. And if you're not great at eyeshadow, something I recommend is a cream eyeshadow. These Hard Candy Mood eyeshadows are so good. This is in the shade Rich. They're very pigmented. If you use a little bit and blend it out very well, it leaves a gorgeous finish, and these are very inexpensive. I'm gonna take the shade Rich and just wipe off the excess so there's not too much, because we don't want too much of an intense look today. And I'm gonna put just a little bit right on my crease. Now I'm gonna take a fluffy brush. This one is from Crease Piece, and I'm just gonna go in and just take my time blending it out. Take your time blending and doing the windshield wiper motion like I'm doing right now. And that's gonna blend it out and leave a really pretty soft finish. For the lid, I wanna add a little bit of shimmer to make my eyes pop. So I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. Bite-Sized palette, and this is in the shade Rose Water. And I'm gonna use this sparkling shade right here on the corner and apply it with my finger. Before I go on to my eyeliner and my mascara, I have this habit of doing my brows, so I'm going to go in with the Brow Laminate by MCO Beauty. And since my brows are pretty full, all I'm going to do is just brush them up. For eyeliner, we're going to do a quick little smoky wing, but we're going to use brown eyeliner. So this is the Kajal Duo by Iconic London in the shade Chocolate Brown. I'm going to use the thinner side, and we're going to go and pull back our eyelid like this. I like to add it first in my waterline and on the bottom as well. And then I'm going to go in and make a little wing using this eyeliner like so. Go from the corner of your eye and just extend it. It's harder than it looks because if you just take your pencil and extend it out, you already have a little wing. And then I just like to take it again and then just take it from this corner and go inward like that. So now you have a very little subtle eyeliner. I'm gonna do the same thing with the other side. Pull back the eye. Go in and detail the eye with this in the waterline and on the bottom. And we're also just going to go in extend again, and just create one little line. And then go back in and make a wing. This wing does not have to be perfect because we are gonna blend it out. Taking this brush, we're gonna go in and just blend out this wing to make it a bit sharper. So all you have to do is just go in and just blend it out like so. So then you're just gonna have a perfect little wing. Same thing for this side. Now that eyeliner is all done, we're gonna go on with mascara. One of my favorites is the Say Mascara 101. What I also like about this product is that it has a little ball at the end that is gonna just make it easier for you to separate your lashes. I'm also gonna take this mascara and put it on my bottom lashes as well. Now for the last step, the lips. We're gonna go in with a lip combo very similar to the inspiration photo. And I'm gonna take the Win Beauty Starting Line Perform Lip Liner. And I'm gonna go and just outline my lips. I'm not making them any bigger or any smaller. And I like to blot my lips together to make the line a little bit less sharp. And take my finger as well and just blend it out a little bit. If you like lipsticks, stick with lipsticks for this look, but I'm more of a lip gloss person, so I'm gonna go in with the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Serum Gloss. It's a really pretty pink shade. And I'm just gonna put it all on my lips. Time, making sure to blend everything out very nicely. And this is my take on the viral passport/ID makeup look. Very simple and very easy to do, but it's going to make your photo stand out and you're gonna look at the best version of yourself while also looking very pretty and very snatched. If you have any suggestions for any more basic makeup tutorials like this for a specific occasion, let me know down below. I hope you love this videos. All the products are going to be listed down below for you guys to check them out. Thank you for watching and please tune in to my next makeup video. Bye-bye.